Nearly 30 years ago, after studying at the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York City, Houstonian Chloe Dao came to Houston, back home, to start her own fashion boutique. And after winning season 2 of Bravo's Project Runway in 2006, Chloe became known around the world. Now she has a brand new store at MKT Heights. She joins us now with more on her growing business. It's prom season. We're going to chat about prom and get your tips. We got to talk about the new space because when I first met you, you had your Rice Village store. And you just closed that. Bittersweet for you?
Bittersweet, 23 years there. It started my whole business. I moved back from Manhattan in 2000, so I can't believe it's 2023 already. And I really just wanted to bring a New York vibe to the city of Houston, and I knew it was ready for this kind of fashion. And so, you know, it's been 23 years. Bittersweet, but I'm super excited about the new MKT location and the new evolution of my business.
It's so beautiful. If y'all have not been up to MKT in the Heights, it's such a beautiful space. You're located just a few doors down from Sweet Green. We're seeing some video of the space now.
La La Land.
Yeah, and you have such a lovely vibe about you, Chloe, and I feel like you've really taken that not only into your designs, but the store. It's perfect for you.
Oh, thank you. You know what? It's really an evolution of me wanting to be an interior decorator, but I kind of sucked at it. But at the same time, I love making stuff. So we actually made the checkout counter, the platform, the display. So my design team were also like construction worker and fabricator. It represents really me now, because now you're actually going to get to see my runway collection. Guys, there's a mini Chloe Dao showroom that I'm creating, and you can come in, sit down with me, and get a custom piece made.
That's perfect. And by the way, that pink dress that we were just seeing video of, that's absolutely beautiful. This also is kind of the perfect location for you because your design studio is not far from MKT.
I have literally walked to my store from my design studio. So it's really great because I can really service my clients even better now, because we can literally, hey, you need to get this done. Let's drop it off and bring it back in 30 minutes. So
I love that.
Kind of cool.
It's cool. And even if it's not an entirely custom piece you're designing with your clients, I know you do a semi-custom.
I do.
You have been described, I know you have so many fans here in Houston, Chloe, and really around the world. You've been described as a designer who really understands the form of the body, the way clothing should fit, where you have a curve, the fabric and the clothing kind of is designed to move with you. How have your designs, do you think, evolved over time? Because to have a career that spans the decades is pretty rare.
You know, I think I'm more conscious of the wear. Before I was designing to make beautiful clothes, but now that I've literally helped women for 23 years, I'm really about flattering that particular person and more personalized too. I'm much more thoughtful as a designer. And the collection also has expanded to fit all size range too. Before it was like 0 to size 10, but now we cut from 0 to size 22. So really fashion for all age group, intergenerational. It's pretty much what I do now. Like, I'm turned 51. I said this.
You're 51? Holy, good
Thank God for DNA, Asian DNA. But you know, I'm aware of my age too and the need for career women, but I'm also still dressing, you know, my high school, my 13, 12-year-olds. So we dress the whole family. So there is something for everyone. So I'm definitely more a thoughtful designer.
Oh my gosh, to have like a designer mom or sister or cousin. Yeah, I know. It's so lucky. For you, as we move into prom season, and I know after the break we're going to take a look at some of the different looks. Did you find also that COVID change things in terms of the wearability and what your clients were looking for?
You know, I was very concerned when we open again for like, what do they want? What do client wants? But I feel like they want bling, they want fun. They really are ready to get dressed again, because we were also isolated and no events. Yes, you know, I mean, I even did a like luxury pajamas outfit. Everything had elastic in it. I still believe in it, believe me. It's comfy, but definitely fashion. I think it's now much more elaborate, a little bit more couture, a little bit more over the top, but I think that's what we're kind of hungry for. Yeah,
I think so too. I mean, sweatpants are great, but I think we all kind of got sick of them after 2 years. But the stretchy waistband now, everyone needs at least one pair. It's always going to be in fashion.
Yes.
Okay, so stick around, because when we come back, Chloe Dao is showing us 4 trendy gowns for a prom night to remember. Okay, don't go away. Houston Life will be right back. Okay, welcome back to Houston Life. We are back with Houston fashion designer Chloe Dao. So much to catch up with you during commercial break. Okay, but back to prom season now. So this is an exciting time. It can be stressful because, of course, everyone wants to look their best. So what's really trendy and glamorous for teens right now?
So I did some research. You know what? There's the three: the corset, the cowl, and the cutout. And of course, always sparkle. But literally, we've been selling this cowl draped dress for like last 2 to 3 years. It's in a gown.
Okay, and before we bring your lovely models out, we do want to point out, so you can still sell people prom dresses if someone is looking.
Corset, long corset, that has to be custom. But you know, I'm a project.
You have all kinds of sizes, including. Sorry to jump in, the flared skirts.
Yes, well, this is more A-line kind of, but you have curves. She has amazing curve here. This is a rosy mauve with a cowl drape in the front. Natasha, you can turn her around. It's a beautiful little adjustable strap, nips in.
Oh, that's pretty.
So, little mermaid, a little swinging sweep in the back, and of course she has the beautiful bucket clutch with the rhinestone and the earrings that match it. She is a high school sophomore, and so prom is coming up.
All right, Natasha, can we see the back of your dress just one more time? Because I know some schools have rules about no open back, but this sort of
This will cover it because you have to go up to a certain level, and so as long as it's not super low back and you can wear a bra underneath and it doesn't show, you're all good.
Okay, very nice. Natasha,
Thank you so
look
much,
beautiful. Thank you very much.
Gorgeous.
Okay, our next model, your niece Lauren.
It's my niece Lauren, and I'm gonna make my prom dress for her. So she's wearing the Kellen. This is one of the biggest trends, the cutout.
Oh, that's
so this is one of my best seller. It's V-neck, soften the shoulder, a little cutout. You know, not showing a lot, and it's a soft A-line. You still have a beautiful shape and silhouette, but it's not super fitted. So she has the clutch also and the earrings that goes with it.
That color is so beautiful too, that vivid blue.
The cobalt blue is the #1 best-selling color.
Is it really?
It really, really is. It's every season we cut a gown in this color because it is so flattering. It works for every season, and it's seasonless.
And Lauren, those the shoulders, that fabric is so pretty. I love the way it flows like that. All right, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.
So much. Our next model is Maya, and this is also the cowl open back, right?
Cowl open back, but it's very subtle. So you have, so this is the jersey, it's fitted, and you have that sparkle, but not too much. And of course, the sexy little slit that all the high school ones. So I'm always fighting with the mom to raise it up or lower it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? So the young person would want the slit higher. Okay, parents want it lower.
Yes, and sometimes the parents like go higher too when there's like, oh yeah, you're a cool mom, let's go as high as you can. And so she has on that beautiful lower back. Maya, can you turn around and show the little back? Because I'm all about 360 degree. You know, front and back has to be look as beautiful as the
whole dress.
The whole dress,
pop, right?
Exactly. And she has the fringe, little clutch that goes with it, and the chandelier earrings. Very modern way. You know, there's no big poof.
Yeah.
Have you noticed? I think Houston, especially, they're more modern, they're more sleek. So it's not one of, it's not big old Texas prom that you see, or the two pieces as much.
Right, it's a modern version.
Yes.
And Maya, I do love the slit in the side there, that it really is elegant, beautiful. Thank you very much, Maya. Gina is our last model.
Yes.
And explain this one, because it's a sweetheart drop. There are a lot of terms that I
so this is a sweetheart long line corset waist drop. So this is one of the biggest trend out there. Corset is everywhere, but this is my version of it. I think it's a little bit more romantic. You really show off the waistline because of the longer drop. It's high. Yep. And then the floor, this is silk crepe. This is a custom design, I have to say. So you can't make it right now. We have to make the print. The fabric is silk crepe. It has to be super fitted because if Gina, you can turn around it and spin, it's actually a lot of fabric. And it's not a lace-up corset. As you can see, there's a center back zipper, so it is fitted to fit. So
it is
definitely
a beautiful
piece.
silhouette, and this is one of those moments where it's like, okay, DJ, stop. I'm gonna make my entrance here at prom. That's right. Ladies, thank you all. We'll invite all of our models to come back out so we can take one final look at all the different designs. Chloe Dao, you knock it out of the park every single time.
I try. You know, fashion should be fun, and when you come to MKT and we help you, it's gonna be fun for everyone.
And even if you just want to show up and look at all the pretty sparkly dresses, you are welcome to. Ladies, thank thank you so much. Happy prom. Best of luck in school. And Chloe Dao, thanks once again. It's always great to see you.
Thank you so much.
We're lucky to have you as one of ours here in Houston. We are. So if you would like to connect with Chloe, you can click the Scene on Houston Life section of our website, houstonlife.tv. And like it or not, prom is right around the corner.